the games out of ABC order. I mean, come on, people, for Christ's sake. It's way easier to find the game you want to play if it's in ABC order. Sheesh.
Kyle, you're anal.
I am not.
Anal! He's anal, so totally anal. How you thought that we were talking about sex, but he's the anal retentive gamer. He's anal about everything.
Hello, everyone. I'm the Anal Retentive Gamer. I'm a kid at heart who just loves to play video games, and I want to share my experience with you. And for my first review, going back to one of my favorite games as a child, Zombies Ate My Neighbors for Super Nintendo. Now, after this, I will review any game that you guys request. No exceptions. Except, I may not have the system or the game at the time. So in these cases, I will ask you to send me the game. I will review it and send it back to you in the same condition that you gave it to me. No exceptions. Why? Because I'm the Anal Retentive Gamer. Whew. Now that long speech is out of the way, let's kill some zombies. When you start the game, you get your choice of two characters, player left or player right, schoolgirl Julie or bad boy Zeke. I tend to pick Zeke more, not because I'm sexist or anything, but Julie just wears a baseball cap, a jacket, and a backpack, where Zeke looks much cooler. He has Super Saiyan hair, a skull t-shirt, and wears 3D glasses. Fuck yeah. The object of the game is to grab all the neighbors. They have a great variety of neighbors too. They've got a cook grilling, some tourists taking some pictures, that teacher with the F, a cheerleader, a dog, an army man, a bone digger, a baby? What the fuck? Why the hell is there a baby in a zombie game? No, seriously, why are there just people standing around while zombies are attacking? Why? Simple. It's because they're idiots. Oh. Anyway, the point of the game is to rescue all 10 neighbors and get out of the stage alive. You get points for each neighbor you save, and you don't get points for each neighbors you let the zombies eat. You also get points for each zombie you kill. Now, why are you doing this? Is it because you're gonna get a gold medal? No. Or are you doing it out of the goodness of your heart? Jesus Christ, come on, he's a fucking kid. No, I believe the reason is there's an evil scientist named Dr. Tongue who created all these monsters so he could take over the world. You know, the standard stuff. Once you've rescued all your neighbors, and you get all the items you want, a random exit door out of nowhere appears. This takes you to your next level where you can rescue more of these idiots. Besides all that, this is a really fun game. I love running around and rescuing the dumb neighbors from certain death, and being the hero. It might be the fact that you don't need guns. Just water pistols, soda cans, or anything else that's just lying on the ground. It has great level design, cool weapons, great 16-bit graphics, a great soundtrack, and one of my favorite levels is called Mars Needs Cheerleaders. Need I say more? The game shows so many of the great horror movies of the past and parries them very well. Plus the bosses are unique. You fight a giant baby, some snakeoids, the Frankenstein monster, an alien ship, and even Dracula. This level right here is my most hated level in the whole game, and it's because of this guy right here, the chainsaw-wielding Jason Voorhees wannabe. He's just an asshole. Every time you're one little inch away from getting your victim, he kills it. Plus, there's more than one of him. The only way you can kill this guy, for sure, is with a monster potion, and even after that, he still takes forever to die. Die! Jesus Christ, dude, fucking die already! Just die! Oh my fucking god! Die! Die! Thank you. Anyways, back to the game. Now, this game also has hidden bonus levels. They're hidden, but when you find them, you get a chance to get extra lives, weapons or ammo, and more stuff that you need to help save and stop Dr. Tongue. Now, the whole point that I love this game is that you're a kid going around kicking some zombie ass.
Now, the only complaint I have about this game is it's called Zombies Ate My Neighbors. But zombies aren't the only enemies in the game. Besides the ones I mentioned earlier, you have giant babies, mummies, snakeoids, giant ants, guys with chainsaws, and killer baby dolls. You know, instead of calling the game Zombies Ate My Neighbors, call it Monsters Ate My Idiotic Neighbors. Fucking false advertising.
I did lie. Another thing that does bother me is when you're trying to find an item or a weapon that you desperately need for a situation, if you have a lot in your inventory, it's really hard. You gotta keep tapping the button until you find that item you need. And worst of all, the use item button is right next to the look for the item button. They really should have just maybe put those on the L and R buttons, because I've always had situations where I'm like, okay, I need soda cans. Where are my soda cans? I need soda cans. Oh no, that's a football I just thrown. Or, God, I really need to find those super shoes, and great, I just healed myself. That's fucking fantastic. Oh, yeah, and the purple monster, he can't jump on a fucking trampoline. So, when you have that purple freaking potion, you can't jump on the trampoline either. What the fuck?
Now this game is fun, but what happens in two-player mode? Well, it's easier, but it's also more difficult. But to show you two-player mode, I need a second player. I will be back.
What?
Nothing. It's nothing.
Okay, so which one?
I was wondering if you help me finish my review.
Sure thing. What are we playing?
Zombies for SNES.
Who told you about them?
What?
Nothing. Let's play.
Okay.
Alright, now that I got my second player, I can show you guys what two players like. Now, with two players, the game gets easier because you have a buddy to help kill those zombies and the other monsters a lot faster, which helps you survive. Except the men with the chainsaws. You know, the guy I mentioned earlier? It doesn't matter. No matter how many times you shoot him, even with 50 people, unless you have a monster potion, then the fucker's dead meat. Just fucking run! A buddy can also watch your back, help rescue those idiot neighbors, which helps you clear the levels faster. Now, how the game becomes harder. Well, first, you share weapons. You both need to kill things, so you both need ammo. You need to make sure both players are both well armed and well equipped, because players cannot share items. Second, you must stick together. If one of you tries to go in a different direction, they will be unable to move their character. So, one needs to lead and one needs to follow. Third, both players need health. So if one finds one, they need to decide who needs it most, or leave it for the most experienced player. Once it is picked up, that player can only use it. It is a team effort. Both players must keep track of what each other has and needs. That way, if an item is found, it can be left behind for the other player who needs it. Another thing that bothers me is, great, I'm fucking dead.
Why does it have to work that way? Why can't we share health bars and ammo? Why can't the player just look at you and say, hey, do you mind sparing some of that life bar? I'm dying over here.
What happens if you get a game over? Can you continue? Well, yes and no. You can continue, but only if you've reached the 4th level of the game. If not, you're starting from the beginning. Every 4th level or so, you receive a different password. This lets you go back to level you were on. But the bullshit part is that you lose all the items you obtained while playing, so you start from scratch with just a water gun. That's ridiculous.
Where's my monster potion?
It's gone.
My popsicles?
Gone.
My soda cans?
Gone. It's all gone, okay? You start with nothing but your water gun.
That's not right.
Now I have never beaten this game. The farthest I have ever gotten is level 35. Then I die, have to enter a code, and lose all the items I had. And that's when I say, enough is enough. Now I could enter the code for the last level and play it, but only with water gun. There's no way to beat Dr. Tongue's 3 forms with just that, unless you're a hardcore gamer or have no life. The last level can give you some weapons, but not enough. This would be okay if you quit the game and go back to it later because you shut it off, so it resets. But not if you just died and continued playing. You should have your items, or better yet, you should just have a screen that says,
How hard is that? What the hell? Crap. Taste the anal. Can you feel the lubrication?
Don't even think about it. Cat 2.